pleased to be joined by Birmingham Stallions linebacker and former unanimous All-American, Scooby Wright. Scoob, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, RJ. Thank you for having me on.
Nah, brother, I appreciate you taking the time. Now, this is gonna feel really college, but like you're on a team that's 12-1 since the start of last year. So,
Yeah.
and the one loss is in the regular season. You're the defending champs. So, how does it feel to know that you guys put that win in front of everybody in week 1 of year 2?
Yeah, this year the biggest thing where our mindset is like want to know each week. How good can we be each week? We're not worrying about like I remember last year, like Coach Holtz touched on it on the first day of training camp. He goes, "We're not working to repeat. We're looking to win every single week. That's how we're going to attack it this year. We're going to go week by week and just chop it down." So, yeah.
I saw that in the first padded practice, you got like a red mark over your nose. And apparently
Yeah.
that happens to you every first padded practice of the year.
Yeah, that's happened to me since I've probably been about, I don't know, since maybe 8, 7 years old. I don't know, something about it because maybe I use my head too much or who knows, but I always get a little red mark right here under right there from the helmet pushing down on my head. So, yeah, no, it's always good to get those and know that's when football's in.
Well, you're also getting that because you play a lot of football. And I've been really enjoying how Coach Holt and Coach Javis have looked to you, not just as an outstanding player, but as a leader on that team. You didn't get to play so much in week 1 with this
Mhm.
calf strain that's been bothering you. Is it better? How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, it's getting better. It's feeling better every single week or every single day. Excuse me. I just had a little procedure a few days ago, so I'm looking forward to recovering from that and getting back on the field because I was playing really good football. I have been playing really good football. I'm just looking forward to putting a good display of ball out there, and I'm just eager to go do that because I know how good I can be and when I'm healthy.
You also know what you have around you, right? Like
Mhm.
one of the things I was enjoying is how you and Nate Holly have apparently become very close. You got this Step Brothers poster that you posted on the IG, and I need you to tell everybody what the heck is going on between you and Nate Holly there.
Yeah, so originally started with me and Nate Holly were Brody Buck's dads, and Brody was the redheaded stepchild. So that's really how it went down. But then they cut Brody, and then it's funny you actually said that. I mean, it's not funny they cut Brody, but he was a great player. But me and Nate were talking about to our social media people today. You're like, yeah, all the Step Brothers content went out the window. So it was kind of funny you brought that up. But no, me and Nate Holly, we're good friends. We're good friends, and we just yeah, we've been around each other a lot the last 2 years playing ball and stuff, and with even guys like Quentin Poling, the new backers we have coming in, Rashad Smith and Elijah. So it's gonna be really good with those guys and good group of backers.
How do you feel about the overall depth of your team and what you could see at least of the league? Because it feels top to bottom, you guys are much more talented all the way through the league.
Yeah, I mean it's most of our. I know on the defensive side because I don't really focus on too much of the offense side because they just it's kind of your own thing. But you cheer for them on in games, you do the best you can. But unfortunately, fortunately for us, we have. I mean, I remember looking back on the first day of practice, looking around, and the only guy who was really missing next to me was Gates.
Mm.
Everybody else on the back end was there, and we got some new defense linemen. We have great rotation with those guys, and with the guys we have from last year and a couple new guys. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, DeMarcus Gates won Defense Player of the Year on this team last year. I'm
Mm-hmm.
also looking at guys like Christian McFarland, who I think had 12 tackles in the opener against the Generals. I'm also
Yeah.
looking at the depth you have on the defensive line, the depth you have at cornerback. Has it been that competitive in practice from what you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, we try not to be too competitive in practice because the numbers are small, I mean, that was really our first time going live. I mean, my first time tackling somebody was when I forced that fumble in the game. That was the first time we really, all right, I'm tackling this guy to go to the ground. But yeah, Christian McFarland, he's a hell of a player. He's one of my California dogs. He's from Sacramento, Northern California. So yeah, he's a great player. I'm looking forward to him having a great year.
From year one to year two, what are some of the overall changes that you've seen? I mean, even right down to last year, all 8 teams, and that means every single player was in
Yeah.
Birmingham, and you guys are still the home team. Now it's you all and the Breakers, and it feels like you guys are a little bit more settled.
Yeah, no, it's definitely has way more. I mean, I'll be the first one to say it. I mean, the Birmingham Stallions had a home game every single game last year. I mean, but it was really cool to experience that. But this year we're going to Memphis, Canton, and Detroit. So I'm really looking forward to those road trips and playing on the road because I love away games. I love going out there and seeing different things in different cities. Um, but yeah, just the whole entire just congestion of just the facilities and stuff. It's just way more low key. I mean, you still see the Breakers, but we're on such different schedules. We hardly ever see them.
I'm going to single out a guy on the offense that you may have had an opportunity to maybe just go against here and there, in tight end Jace Sternberger, who also
Yeah.
caught a TD from his roommate, Alex Magoo. And Jace is from around the way from me. He's from Kingfisher, Oklahoma, which is a very small town, but only dude I ever know that went 14-0 in high school and then went 0-12 the next year at the University of Kansas, became an All-American at A&M, right? And then a little bit of time with the Packers, Green Bay Packers. He showed up. Apparently, Coach Holtz had said to him and others, "Hey guys, you're behind. We're not doing addition and subtraction anymore. We're on to multiplication and division. And if you can't keep up, that's not a good thing for you because we got to get down to our active, and then we got to make 10 guys inactive." Was that a dude that took that challenge on and said, "Hey, look, I'm going to be here and try to make my talent what it is until I can catch up with the playbook," or did he come in ready-made to play?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I have no idea what Coach Holt said that and this and that, but Jace is a really great player. I mean, he was drafted high draft pick for a reason, and he's a great athlete. I think he just maybe needed more time to develop in the playbook to fully understand it. But he showed out in the game times when the lights are brightest. That's the only thing that matters. Coach Holtz will be the first person to say that. I mean, when it's the game time, I mean, that's when I want you to play the best, and he showed out. So hats off to him.
I'm telling you, man, like it's really fascinating and fun to see because there's you in the middle, right? Unanimous All-American, greatest defensive player, if not player, in Arizona history, University of Arizona history. And then you got Jace, who I know, who I just told you about. And then Thad Moss made the team earlier in the year after winning a national championship at LSU. It's a tight end. I mean, I'm looking around the league, Bo Scarborough in the backfield. When you look at the collection of talent, particularly on your team, are you overwhelmed?
No, I mean, even just a couple more guys you want to go down the rabbit hole of like the Brian Allens, the Tyree Robinson, the T Robs. I mean, Utah has been a great winning program for Utah and for I don't know for maybe the last 10 years or so. You say,
Mm-hmm.
and then Oregon when T Rob was there, he was balling out, playing in the playoffs and this and that. So I mean, we just have a high caliber of guys who come from winning programs and know how to put in work and know how to go about their business, and that's something we just try to do is just go about our business the right way.
Going into week 2 of this season, week 2 of this week, what are you most looking forward to about playing with a rhythm, right? The regular season rhythm is going to be in place now.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm going to see how my calf feels and kind of go from there. But no, I'm looking forward to our team just getting better each and every week. I mean, our defensive side we played great. I mean, some of the other guys play on defense. That'd be cool to watch, and I'll cheer them on, help them out when I can. But yeah, who knows what's going to go on?
Well, brother, I will see you again here in week 3. I'm really excited for you guys' game against the New Orleans Breakers. They had a 300-yard passer, so I'm just going to throw that out there. They know that you've been 12-1. I mean, they're coming after you. You feel some kind of way about them coming after you.
I mean, honestly, RJ, I think everybody's coming after us. I mean, they want what we got, but we're 12-1 for a reason. So we're just gonna keep giving our best shot each and every week.
Right on. Birmingham Stallions, linebacker Scooby Wright. Thanks so much for taking time, brother.
Yeah, no doubt. RJ, thank you for having me on.